Hey everyone, and welcome in to the newly named channel, The Story Continued, for our DC Comics horror game, The Return. As you can see, Joe, the person, and Joe, the player, or that, whoever that's thing, they're both not here today. So we'll do a shout out to their socials here at the end of the intros, but they will be with us hopefully next week. At least Matt will. Joe is still recovering, so we'll play that by ear. But before we get into the recap and before we get into where we left off, let's go on to our introductions. Introduce yourself, your pronouns, character name, character pronouns, and a hero slash villain name. And we will start with Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray, otherwise known as the Ray Wilds. I'll be playing Genesis Adair or Reverie. Both of our pronouns are she, they. Yeah.
Perfect. Arc.
Hello, everyone. I am Ark or Arc Like Court. Tonight I am playing Aurelio Drago, pronouns he, him for both, but the villain name Grimoire.
Press.
Hi everyone. Tonight I'm in clown makeup. I am Cress and I have the lovely time of playing roulette for you all tonight. My pronouns are they, them, and roulettes are they, she. So
Perfect. And last but not least, Mallory.
Hi, y'all. I'm Mallory. I play McKinley Bennett, who is also known as Thornheart in this game, and we both use they, she pronouns.
Perfect. And of course, I am Paige. My pronouns are she, her, and I'll be playing everyone else. Mostly the Flash for a good portion of tonight, but we'll get to that in a second. And then obviously, go follow Joe and Matt. I'm throwing their socials in the chat. We love them both, and they will be back shortly.
So many hearts.
But Art, do you want to do the recap since it's your job? We traded recaps.
I mean,
so.
yeah, I got this.
Yeah,
so
go
we
Ark.
kicked off last session. Everybody in a fight, everybody going to town, everybody dealing with either physical trauma, emotional trauma, mental trauma, or a combination in there of all of them. The beginning of it started with our resident Soda Stream contesting with a person from their past that they had worked on the Gen 1 version of their armor, and it got a little out there for a second, trading informational like tactics and observations of how both of the new suits were working, the deep emotional connections, finding out that this person had passed away during the time of the creation of the first suit or losing funding, and then things got a little emotionally direct for our carbonated best friend as they continued their fight through the air. Uh, Genesis had this like wild dreamscape, like combat fighting is like that scene from Sandman, fuck Neil Gaiman, where Lucifer and Dream were fighting each other by contesting like visual prowess and creating within the astral plane. Um, and at towards the end of that, Genesis said, "Wait, you're just the younger me. I know what you're scared of," and sent them into the deep dark room, probably filled with teeth and eyes and various sequential holes that exist in weird, strange patterns. A whole room of phobias, essentially. Uh, Roulette was facing off with formerly Roulette, no longer failed to really win their own death game, and started believing in themselves. The rainbow moment occurred as the strands of fate and luck became wrapped around their precious fingers and beat the shit out of Prime Roulette all over again, winning their fight. Uh, Funeris, the sweet, wonderful, diligent soda, water, and sugar entity, is fighting their like opposite sibling, multi-dimensional, abstract, eldritch Euclidean form of themselves in the sky. It looks like an eldritch horror and an eldritch angel are combating with each other above Coast City, but everything's fine. It's okay. They got this. Um, Grimoire pulled the normal villain switcheroo of, oh shit, I really don't want to fight you, so I'm gonna substitution jutsu my way out of this and run the polar opposite way, head towards Thornheart, because I'm not fighting my dad. You can fight my dad, and I'll fight whatever they brought for you, which led to the emotional devastation that was Thornheart's fight against their recently deceased partner. They broke up or were on a break. Fuck Ross. But they weren't on a break. It's this whole weird thing going on.
Yeah.
Words were said, emotions were thrown. I tried to send them to hell so that Thornheart could not have to deal with it anymore. They dragged Thornheart under the ground, continued the conversation, stabbing into Thornheart's thorned heart, and then Thornheart thorned their heart and killed them, and received the Star Sapphire ring, if I do believe. Yes, Star Sapphire ring. Um, Everyone else done fighting. Good job. Totally awesome. Did great. There was a flash moment. None of the rest of us were aware of it. That Stephanie got the shit beat out of them by undead Batman. And then Rue looked at Genesis, or looked at Reverie and said, "Hey, send me to go check on Spoiler. My not girlfriend, partner, not partner. I need to figure that out." And they could either send them there by themselves or get a little bit more information, and it'll take them a little bit longer to get there. Decided, hey, what the fuck? Sent Roulette off to die. And we found Roulette face to face with an undead Flash. There were some Robin memorabilia around. I think it's Tim's. Who knows? I can't stand the Bat Brats anyways. But Grimoire's looking to just get the fuck on. Let's just get out of here, be done with this. But yeah, I think Mountain Lightning Thunder, whatever knockoff brand of soda, is still fighting somebody somewhere, and Funeris is still fighting in the sky.
Yeah, no, we left off of Code Red, hearing a very familiar laughter from Gotham City before being pulled into a black portal. Because that's the villain that I rolled on the random villain list. So Matt gets to deal with the Joker when we get back for that. So that'll probably be fine. But, Roulette, you find yourself face to face with an undead version of the Flash. Like I said, if you would have saw the Flash show, it's a mix of Barry Allen's normal Flash look combined with the Black Flash, which is the undead version that hunts down speedsters. And laying on the floor, a little bit off to the left of both of you, is a very hurt and unconscious Tim Drake.
Shit, you're here too?
Yeah. Grabbed your, you know what? She wasn't very clear on what she is to you. But
Yeah. I'm not hashing this out with you. All I care about is you letting me get past. I don't know, we could do this the easy way, the hard way. You could honestly just let me go through. It'd be fine. I mean,
who are
like,
you
don't have
again? You're the... I think Nightwing might have mentioned you. He said you were like an inconvenience in Bloodhaven, but not a threat. We don't even have you on the Justice League radar, I don't believe.
I'm sorry. Nightwing? The
Yeah.
guy who fucked off from Bloodhaven, left it to shambles, and wanted to go play Batman for a little while?
That was after my time. I wouldn't know. I got more important things to do, and you're in the way. But your friends were good bait. That one was fun to play with. It's kind of a lot weaker since last time I've seen him, but this should be easy. Your friends are scattered, and you're alone.
And I've done plenty of things alone. I don't need anyone else to be you. You know, the old Flash.
You blink and take 5 points of damage.
Fuck!
As Flash rockets across and punches you in the time for you to blink and unblink. You don't even see it happen. You just are talking in mid-talk, just your lip busts open.
Literally talk shit, get hit. Okay, I see how it is.
I do like to make things fast, so I'm going to kill you before your friends get here. And then I'm going to turn you over to be reanimated to fight them. How's that sound?
No, it doesn't sound great at all. I think you should actually back the fuck off. And
Okay.
then is it
Yeah, we're in combat. Your turn, Chris.
Alright.
Then we'll
Fuck
cut to
yeah.
see what the others are doing.
Okay. I would like to. I feel like I just have to attack right now, at
Yeah,
least.
fair.
So I would like to attack using my luck.
Yeah, go for it. Channel your luck
That's-
against the speedster.
That's all she's really got. So
So we'll
that's
say luck. We'll say you're gambler because I feel like this is just a really bad situation. You're tapping fully on luck in this whole fight.
yeah. I don't think there's any way around.
So luck, gambler, and then whatever your health die is at right now.
Okay. I'm at yellow. Okay. 6, 1, and 1.
So I can't even roll the save. I can't fail a save on a 1 point of damage. So you go to try to manipulate luck, and you just see Barry just laugh, and just his whole body starts to vibrate, and you feel the cords around him just pull tight, so you can't manipulate them.
Fuck.
Cute trick. It's gonna take a little more than that. You're not the first. I guess Mystic would be the closest for your powers. I thought, but
Mystic.
kid, you pull it luck, and you think that's normal?
It's not magic.
This
It's
is gonna be easier than I
probability.
thought. And we cut back across to the greenhouses, where Reverie has appeared in the middle of where this battle zone was, as only Grimoire is around at the moment. I believe Thornheart is still outside in the front lawn, where Micah's body used to be.
Where
So,
did you guys go?
the beach?
Oh, fucking party
Okay,
on.
hold on.
Sounds great.
No, because I had to fight myself. Roulette fought roulette. I still don't know what the floaty thing is doing. It was a lot.
Where is Roulette?
I sent them to find their girlfriend.
Where?
City Hall.
City Hall.
Mm.
Okay. If you need to do like hero paperwork shit here,
Paperwork.
whatever that may be,
Says the book.
I'm gonna go. Do I see Thornheart at all in the area?
I mean, you see the tunnel that they are dragged through. You assume they're probably still somewhere in this place since he was using similar powers, but they're not in this room.
Your friend's down there. I'm gonna go check on mine. And I'm going to teleport to City Hall.
Yeah, give me a teleportation roll. Say
And,
teleportation and magical lore.
Ooh, hell yeah. And I am currently in yellow, so I'll be rolling a d8.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, you guys are all hurt going into this flashlight. This is even
Oh.
better.
I
That's-
just got into yellow with that hit.
Upsetting.
Speak for yourself. I'm not that hurt.
I'm halfway through my yellow, so I might be getting to red before the end of the episode, depending on how
Oh.
things go.
I'm luckily
Double-
still.
Double 8. My mid was an 8. My high was a 9.
okay. You know what? It is appropriate that you roll doubles. Go in to help your luck friend. Where do you appear in the middle of this room? Where would you
I
like to
am
appear? It's like you're in like they're in like the mayor's room. So there's like the desk that's kind of overturned, and then Tim's off to where like the couches are to the side, and then they're fighting by the door.
It has been such a normal occurrence of Aurelio just teleporting to the casino and like walking through a door across from Roulette. So
Mhm.
he is teleporting to be the like polar opposite line of Roulette directly across from her. which I'm hoping puts me behind Flash, essentially.
Yeah, it does. You land probably like around where the desk is. Do you see this portal open up behind Barry Roulette, and you see Grimoire step through? You are muted.
Where? No, I was blanking for a second. Where have you been? Can
He's just pointing at the Flash in front of him and doing this.
Cool. There's two of you now.
Banish.
Go for it.
Might not have worked on that plant guy, but screw it, I'll send this one to hell.
I'm gonna keep fucking trying, okay?
Yeah, make that same roll you made last time for that.
Press, you need my dice tonight, because that's
Okay.
777 on my 3D8.
No way!
Ooh.
Jesus. And what does that use? Your high die or mid die? Just as I'm
Max
gonna do
and
something.
if I roll doubles, it counts as an attack as well for my mid
Okay.
die.
Well, it's still gonna count as an attack. You still have two doubles, even though I'm gonna make you re-roll. But Flash is gonna see this happen and make you re-roll the highest die. So just roll any of them, I guess. Whatever the highest
Pick a
die you
random
roll was.
7.
But yeah.
Still a 7.
What the fuck?
No way!
That is insane. Okay, well I get to make a save, but like, what the fuck?
Roulette's pulling
Bad.
through. She's
Okay, he rolled a 9,
Ew.
so he is gonna resist this. But that's
Okay.
insane. And actually, Caress, you're gonna get +1 to your next roll because this is crapped out.
Thanks, Ark.
But yeah, you go to like banish him, and you feel that vibration is still running through his body from the luck thing that he did to counter that, and your spell just goes right through his body.
There's like the traces of hellfire that are just a bit off of his body. Because I was trying to send him to hell. It's just too far off.
The more of you here that show up, it just makes my job faster. And he is going to use Speed Rot and hinder both of you. And
Is
as a
this
sit,
mystical
so
force?
it would be powered. So I would say probably, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have an ability for that?
I have an ability whenever it comes back to me for that.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you both get a -3 to your next roll. As
Wait,
he
we
is
don't
going to
take
hinder.
damage
As you, nope, he's just hindering all of you.
It's a hinder.
So
Got
So
it.
it's just you guys feel a burst of speed force around you, but it just, especially Grimoire, you feel this. It's decaying, like it's eating at the speed force even now too. And we'll say he ends up across the room, but we head back to the greenhouse. Reverie, I'm assuming you ran out to try to find Thornheart.
Yeah, after the book left me, yes.
What state does Thornheart or is Thornheart in when Reverie makes it outside?
Sitting on the ground, like sort of their back to you, shoulders hunched, like looking very small, with like their hands down in the dirt, where what feels like both seconds and an eternity ago, Micah slipped away. And there's like an envelope like in their hands that they've like gotten dirt all over and stuff at this point.
And the one other thing you see, Reverie, on Thornheart's left middle finger, you see a pink ring.
Are you okay?
Oh, fuck, sorry, you scared me. Yeah, I'm so good. I'm so good. It's super good. Everything's totally fine. You good? Where'd you all go?
The beach. It was. I fought myself.
Oh,
It was a thing.
yeah. Yeah.
How hurt is Mallory? Or is Thornheart?
Oh, super. super. Like above table, 19 out of 33.
Yeah, you see
Halfway through my
multiple
yellow.
like. Funnily enough, because you usually don't see these type of injuries on Darnhart, but it looks like she was attacked by herself. Honestly, with the damage that they have on their body, there's a lot of like toxin damage where there's like rot, there's like thorn marks just tear through their body in different places.
Can I attempt to dream heal them?
Sure, you can try to channel some astral energy and try to heal a little bit.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll. We'll say astral gate, because I know it's not normally a teleportation, but I'm gonna say you're tapping into the astral realm for this. So astral gate,
So
and I'm gonna say therapy, because I feel like that's more appropriate in this situation specifically.
Like, was technically all of the damage I took last episode physical? Yes. Did it
A lot of
feel
it was
more like
also emotional,
damage?
yeah.
Yes. Yes, it did.
So just the D6 and the D8? Is it just
And your status die, whatever your health's at.
Aha, get another
Because
D6.
you're not in combat, so just whatever your health's at.
That's a 6.
On your high die or mid die?
My mid die. I rolled
Okay.
a 2, 6, and a 7.
So we'll say we'll count it as a boost, so you heal for half of that. So you heal for 3.
Okay, I'll take that.
But as you channel this astral energy into Thornheart, the only way you know how to do that is with the way you do therapy. So you see into Thornheart's current mental state. Thornheart, you want to describe what Reverie is seeing in this moment? What's at your surface level thoughts at this moment?
Because their mind is so all over the place, I think it's not just one moment, but like so many moments. You see a younger version of Thornheart, probably by like just a few years, but it's very noticeable that like their face looks a little rounder and their eyes are a little less green and things like that. And they're sitting next to someone on the couch um, that has like brown curly hair that's sort of like shaved on the sides and longer on the top and big blue eyes. And they're just like sitting, cuddling on the couch, watching some show. And it starts with that one, and then it goes through different like moments of them on a picnic together, and Micah giving McKinley flowers, and then their first big fight, and then McKinley storming out, and then McKinley at medical trials, and then them fighting again, and McKinley saying we should go to couples therapy. And it's just like flashes of all of these moments are all like building up around her until they finally see like the last moment that they just had with Micah right before they died. And it's like that thought replays over and over and over again. And the like sound that goes along with all of it is like all of the voices from all of these moments are so far away. And the one sound McKinley hears more than anything are words that she has not looked at in a very long time, because they're the words that sit inside this envelope of a proposal that McKinley never got to give, of basically asking Micah to marry them. That never happened.
Okay. So, oh, unfortunately, I can't help that. But hopefully, you feel a little better.
Physically, yeah.
I mean, I can block those memories if you like. But
When
that's
Reverie says that, the ring on your finger starts to burn at even the
I,
thought of doing that.
yeah, I don't think I can.
oh, okay.
But thank you for the offer. If you'd offered me that 24 hours ago, I think I would have said yes without hesitation. But Micah left me with a little something that I think losing the love I had with them might ruin what they gave me. So I need to keep it, even though it rips my heart out of my chest to think about.
Well, the offer is on the table if you ever change your mind.
Got it.
But now what do we do?
They like get up and kind of wipe the dirt off of them as much as they can, but they have like a green and brown suit, so like it,
Yeah.
but like parts of it are white, and so like the dirt is just rubbed in, and they're like, I give up on this. And they fold the envelope back up and stick it in this like very small pocket they have on their thigh. I guess we go wherever everyone else is. Is Roulette still at the beach? Grimoire was inside before Micah pulled me out here.
I sent Roulette to City Hall.
Okay.
Grimoire followed.
Okay.
Funeris is in the sky.
As you say that, there's just a loud bang from the sky. You don't know what you guys see. There's just a white and black mass of energy like against each other.
Okay, I don't think I have the set of skills needed to deal with that, and so we're just
We're
gonna
not gods.
yeah, we're not
so-
gods. Um, Nor am I on the payroll of a god, so I'm just gonna go with they can handle themselves, and he'll let us know if he needs us. What about Code Red? Yeah,
I don't know.
he got carried up and away before Micah got to me. I couldn't stop it, so I guess we go where we know, and then we'll figure out what we don't. So, City Hall?
Yeah, sounds good to me. How far are we? Because
You're across town. You're probably gonna want to try to teleport again. You are out of like a combat situation, so it might be a little easier now
Thank God.
because you're not rushing it as much. You don't have a very worried, not girlfriend pulling at your arm and telling you to activate your powers right now.
It's true.
we can try to get us there, or at least close. I don't know what we'd be facing if we showed up in the middle of it.
Grimoire tried to help as best he could with my situation. It was just that Micah was a little too strong. So, whatever they've wandered into, I owe the guy a favor at this point.
All right, front door of City Hall it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See how this goes.
I'm assuming D6, D10.
Yep. Same rolls last time. Except for instead of therapy, it would be mythos. So yeah, D10, D6, D6.
Just don't care about D10.
And you said you're going for the front steps, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Cool.
I did double check.
Well,
So it is an acceptable with a twist. So I'm glad I rolled that dice. So the two of you exit out of this portal and land outside of City Hall. You see most of the front of this place is wrecked. Like, I mean, most of the city at this point is wrecked. You see a lot more damage than last time you guys were in the city. The only untouched thing in front of City Hall is a podium where a very familiar bald-headed man in a power suit is leaned up against a podium. Face decayed, obviously the only part of his body visible under this suit. And in the middle of the suit, where a familiar L usually sits, is a black lantern ring as the power core.
oh, you've got to
know,
be kidding me.
The last time I stood at one of these things, I was president of the United States. But I found better purpose, and Barry should be done with your friends soon, so why don't I play with you heroes? It is my specialty, after all. as you see an undead Lex Luthor in front of you.
Yeah.
And yes, this is the Lex Luthor from the Superman movie because he's awesome.
Nice.
We love Nicholas Holt.
Did you
Yes.
get uglier? Never mind. Anyway.
No, I think you're right. I think he did get uglier.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So let's see. We got
Me either.
a therapist and a botanist. This should be more simple than I expected. I'm usually fighting Kryptonians.
What?
And he is going to attack. Let's see.
No.
No, he's actually going to use his move Sinister Plan and delay his action to then attack you multiple times. That's turn.
I take
So he-
back my no.
So that whole him just talking to you was his turn.
Great.
And now that everyone is in a combat situation, I think now is appropriate to roll an initiative. So everyone
Cool.
just roll D10 and let me know what you get.
D10.
And I will roll for
Quick
Lex and
question
Barry.
while we do this.
So,
Does my boost from last episode still count?
do you still have it?
Cool.
So we have an 8 for
Love it.
Arc.
Oh wait.
Let's
Wait,
got
a 0 is a 10,
7.
right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
0 is a 10.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 10 then.
10 for you. We got a 4 for Barry.
I thought I got a 0 and I got really nervous.
Okay, Reverie.
5.
5, and then Thornheart.
That's a 9, baby. Let's go.
Perfect. So we start off with back inside in the mayor's office, Roulette. Grimor, you do feel the astral magic nearby.
Roulette definitely sees Grimoire and was like, fuck, that didn't work. Okay. Clearly, trying to hinder him doesn't work. So I want to use adaptive, which is boost myself using luck and then remove a penalty on myself or recover using my min die.
Perfect. Go ahead and make that roll. So roll
That
luck
is-
and gambler and your status die.
Got it.
I'll say, Grimor, at this point, you do notice your arch enemy just fucking fucked up off to the side of this room as well.
Good. As he should be.
All right, 9, 7, 4.
Okay, and you said you used your mid die?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you're
It says,
fine.
yeah,
You're
boost
able
yourself
to.
using luck and then remove a penalty on myself or recover using my min die.
Yeah, so we'll say the boost just cancels out the hinder. And so as you like fill into the weave, you feel like just knots around you where these strings connect, and you're able to just unravel them and feel this like leak off of your body.
Feels a little better.
You like to do anything else?
No, I don't think I can do anything else.
I mean, do you want to move around? Do you want to do anything? Or you just can't take
Oh,
any
I
more
can't.
combat actions. You can still
Oh,
interact
okay.
with the environment around you.
I want to run towards Grimoire.
Sure. Yeah, you run around Barry to get next to Grimoire.
Yep.
Okay. Grimoire, you see this black smoke kind of leak out of Roulette as you feel them pull at their luck. It's starting to actually be more visible to you when Roulette does this now, as you feel Roulette starting to accept that this is actually something they are doing and not something that is just happening. But Roulette
They
runs
were
over
just-
next to you.
Just strands before, but now like the fates of Greek mythology, I can see the scissors snipping or spooling them together.
Yeah,
for
these
Roulette.
the threads have like really thickened from like these faint threads that were just kind of there to like full on strings that she's pulling and cutting and directing. But yeah, we cut back outside to Thornheart. As Let's is still just kind of going on and talking.
God, I'm so fucking tired of listening to you. And I'm just gonna do let's do backlash. I'm feeling pretty angry at this point of the world, so
Yeah, go for it. So
Feels
back
nice to let
last.
some
So
of that
use
out.
plants, and then we'll
Uh-huh.
say close combat and your status die.
Cool. Love that for me. D8. Where's my
I think I put let's the
D8,
same die as
D8,
Barry.
D10?
Yeah, they're the same die. Makes it easy for me.
Cool. I'm gonna take 2 damage, and he's gonna take 8 damage.
Ooh, let me make a roll. He degrades 1 die. Cool. Let me switch that out to a D8 for let's. As what does it look like as you attack him mid conversation?
I think literally as he's like going on his little villain tirade, I interrupt him mid sentence and go, "Hey, I'm having a really fucking bad day. Okay, so let's just cut the shit." And all of the trees and bushes that they've like planted around City Hall to make them look really nice, their roots go through the ground, bust up through the concrete, and wrap themselves around him. And I go, "And if you could just shut up for 5 fucking seconds, maybe I won't let these roots suffocate you. How about that?"
You feel it like you feel the crunch of the armor under the roots, but you also feel the pain running up your legs as some of the vines have like attached themselves to you as well, digging into you. And we cut back inside to Grimoire.
Roulette may find this later or might not. A piece of his spellbook form ends up in her pocket.
Ooh.
But what everyone else becomes aware of is the room is now filled with the duplicate spellbook copies of Grimoire. Because I am beyond tired of heroes getting involved where they aren't needed. The symbols on all of the pages will start to glow, and the ink that made them up will all pool into the center, making singular glyph in there. And very loudly, almost shattering the windows of the space that they're in, Grimoire yells out, "Malediction of the infinite tomes," as all of the paper clones will wrap around Flash's body to hold him in place. I'm
What in the
using
Jujutsu
chords.
Kaisen is this?
This is my domain expansion.
Damn! That is sick as hell.
I'm using Chords of Magic. I'm going to destroy
Yeah.
all bonuses and penalties on the target and then hinder them using my max die. I'm
Okay,
using
you get a plus.
duplication.
You get a +2 to this because that whole thing was just badass.
And I was going to spend all of my hero points that I've had to get rid of
Oh.
my -3 as well.
Okay, cool. Go for it. Clear those out, then you will just roll normally. So, which ability is this in your thing? Chords
This
of
is going
Magic,
to
you
be
said?
duplication. Yeah, Chords of Magic. Duplication, magical lore, and my yellow right now.
Okay, sounds good. And I will roll his d10.
That is a 9 for the hinder.
Okay. He meets that, so I will say he takes part of the hinder.
Okay.
So I'll say he takes that'd be have the 4, so I'll say he's hindered for 2 because
My
he
goal
met it.
is to just hold him here
Yeah.
with me so that Roulette can go and find Steph.
Yeah, so what
That is
you
my goal.
see, Roulette, is you see that every time Barry like vibrates or shatters through a copy, another one's just there, and it's just a continuous battle of like lightning and paper and death and magic just concentrated in this area. And the room itself even seems like it's expanded by just the amount of force that is in this room. You see Tim is starting to like slowly float up from the forest and is being dragged towards this. So he will be dragged into this if you don't do anything before Artsnet's turn. So just so you know. But it is a free. He would be a
Oh.
free action to grab. You won't have to do anything
Okay,
specific
so I
to do
can
anything.
if I grab him, then it okay.
Anything to do with the environment, it does not take up an action.
Okay.
But with that, we cut back outside to Luther, as he is going to take his multiple attacks now that he gets from waiting on his last turn. He's going to take 3 attacks on each of you. So I'm going to say he's going to take 2 on Thornheart, because Thornheart is the one directly targeted him right now. And then he's going to attack Reverie as well. As you hear a beep, like a slight beeping from inside the thorns, and you feel the gauntlet on his left hand from inside. 3 little drones drill their way out, land up above his shoulder, and shoot 3 laser beams at the 3 of you, or the 2 of you. So that is, oof, that's going to be 12 damage to Thornheart. And 1 damage to Reverie. Reverie, you got fucking lucky.
12
So the
to
first-
me
the
and
f-
one.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 and a
Okay,
3 for
it's
you,
fine.
bestie.
It's fine. We're doing so good, everybody. Nobody worry about it at all. Because I'm
It's
about
because
to
you're
come
made out
ruin
of
a man's
plant. It's a
life.
laser. It's like Pokemon weaknesses. It just goes through.
I'm gonna ruin a man's life.
Do
And it's gonna be awesome.
But yeah, you see these 2 drones combine their laser, and just this massive beam of fire shoots out and just hits Thornheart, knocking them down the street, Reverie. As they also shoot at you, and you're able to like move out of the way at the last second, and you just feel a slight burn go across your arm. And it is your turn, Reverie.
Cool. Before I do, I sent you a message.
Ooh.
It's my thought process, but I need to know if I can do it first.
You can do whatever you want with them. You tell me what you want to do, and I'll have you roll just like any other of your abilities, bestie.
Cool. So, Reverie watching Thornheart get literally blasted down the street. Reverie at this moment wants to call for Mara and literally just go have fun and have her just go for his mind and see what she can pull out of him.
I will say illusions. You say you're going into his mind, so I'm actually going to say therapy, and then your status die.
So illusions therapy.
Yep, and when I think it's a D6 unless you're in the red, so
Nope. I am
which I don't
still
think you're
in.
close to yet.
I'm still in green. Somehow.
Must be nice.
Don't ask me how. But
No, I was just reading what Mallory probably thought in that exact moment.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, no, it's okay. I'd rather one of us still stay up. And again, I'm about to ruin this man's life the minute it's my turn again. So you take all the time you need.
Yeah.
My mid die's an 8. I rolled an 8 on my D8, a 10 on the D12, and then a 4 on the D6.
You hear deranged laughter from your mind. Oh, you haven't let me do this before. This is gonna be fun. And you just see this looks fucking horrible, you Thornheart, as bards have to claw themselves out of the head of Reverie. Not just forming like normally, like literally clawing themselves out almost to a grotesque way before plopping onto the ground and then just torpedo diving into Lex's mouth.
I think I need to ask if you're okay. Why are you asking me if I'm okay?
I'm fine. I'm just tired of this.
You see
Me
one
too.
eye on Lex's face turn into Mara's eye. Ugh, this body feels gross. It's falling apart. Ugh.
All the
Get
quicker for you to
out
get rid
of
of
my head. What the fuck is this thing? We'll say he's hindered like 5. I think it's pretty appropriate.
Sweet.
Since you rolled a 10 on your max die. But yeah, he is being partially possessed right now by Mara. As we cut back to Barry Allen, who is going to attempt to just shatter through these duplications. And what is his hinder? I think we said +2, -2, I believe.
-2.
So he rolls a 7. So you're gonna take 7 points of damage as he's just fighting you in this domain that you've done. You're still hindering him actively, but yeah, he's just fighting through. And every once in a while he's like going through and actually hitting the one that the whatever copy you're in at the moment. He's hitting you and then you're taking damage to your base form.
The other one's just then immediately wrapping his body in pages whenever he does hit me in one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're constricted and stuff, but you can only hold so long between the vibrations and the energy, and then he breaks out, hits you, and then goes back. It's just a continuous struggle right now. So we go back to... Oh, actually, we are at the environment, so I need to figure something out. We'll roll die.
What does this mean?
You want
Wait, did you just say we're
high.
at the environment?
Yes.
Yeah, in this
those
system,
are
the
words you
environment
used.
is supposed to roll at the end of every round. This is the first round of combat where we had everyone fight in the same fight, technically, not off doing their own thing. So,
I hate that sentence.
okay, I did roll high, so this is going to be good for you. As you see Mara struggling with Let's in this suit, you hear a whining sound as Mara has activated the jet propulsion in the suit, and the two of them go flying into the air. Very erratically. But also, like, the suit starts to teleport, aka Mara's abilities. It's some weird, like, aerial thing. And as they're in the air and, like, flying off, you see Funeris reach out and grab Let's and just chuck him across the land. And you just feel Mara get very far away from you. And at the, like, the apex of where they hit the barrier, you even see in the distance. The moment they hit the barrier, you feel the connection to Mara snap in your mind, Reverie. But they are gone. And we go on to Roulette. Roulette, you see this massive fight between Barry and Leo right now. But you see Tim is also about to get pulled into this. What would you like to do?
The first, they're definitely glancing at Grimoire and going, "You could have done this whole time."
Points a hand towards a door that is the opposite direction.
Yeah, and Roulette is about to run, but then sees Tim and can see that he's starting to get drawn into Barry. And Roulette knows the very frustrating history between not only Grimoire and Tim, but also Tim and Stephanie.
As you look to Tim, give me a roll. Use deduction, your status die, and you get to use a D12 in this situation for one time only as your Stephanie dice.
My Stephanie dice?
Yeah, because this is related to her, and I feel like if that was his quality, you would have a D12 in that.
I got 3 5s.
Okay, this is the luck episode, I guess. This is appropriate because this is what's going to happen now. So you look over to Tim and you see the damage, you see him being pulled in by this force, and all these conflicted emotions go between your mind as you know the history, but you know the friendship that they've made up and the path that they have, and she works closest with him in the Bat families at this point. No one else really talks to her besides Babs. As he's being pulled in, you see clutching in his hand is Stephanie's phone.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to save him, aren't I? And so, before she can run out the door, she glances at Grimoire kind of in like a "I'm sorry," and runs towards Tim and grabs him.
Yeah, you grabbed him and ran out the door. You see one last look back as these duplications seem to just be getting more and more to the, like, where you just see a red and black dot in the center of all this vellum that is just going around. And as you run down the hall, you get to, say, like, the lobby. And as you are checking over Tim and stuff, you see the phone is open. And it seems to be there's a video that's playing on repeat. as she was mid sending you a snap video and it did not hit send, so the video is just replaying itself over and over and over and over again. But the sound is down.
I'd like to say before we get into the whole step thing, I think Roulette does feel, because Grimoire is one of the few relationships in their life where they actually care. And so they're internally like, God, if you fucking die on me. And they're just hoping they didn't make the wrong choice and that their luck doesn't go sideways. And
Yeah.
because Grimoire was the one who helped them realize a lot of their power. And so now that they're coming into their power, they're like, I can't let him down. But they're definitely gonna look at Tim after looking him over and making sure that he's alive, at least. Maybe not okay, but alive. They notice the phone and they immediately recognize the phone case. They recognize the phone charm because they know it's Stephanie's.
Yeah.
And they open it up and
Yeah, and as you look at the screen, you see a video of Stephanie, and before you turn the sound up and hit play, this is where we're going to take our break. So we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, and when we get back, I'm going to break Cress's heart. So see you all very shortly, and have a good break.
Bye.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the return here at the story continued. And our story is going to continue as we had left off with Roulette running into the lobby of the city hall with Tim Drake, and noticing Tim Drake was holding a very familiar cell phone. Honestly, probably one that you bought her because you have a lot more funds than she does nowadays. But playing a feedback, like a message on repeat of an unsent snap, and you see the contact name at the bottom to hit send is your name.
Here. Okay. Like I said, Roulette takes the phone and obviously notices that it's Stephanie's, the phone case, the phone charm, the phone. It's all hers. So she turns up the volume and starts to watch the video.
Yeah, as it loops back around to the start and goes off, you see Stephanie, suit torn places, wounds everywhere. Looks like sword slashes and like heat burns. Here, I don't know how long I have. Hopefully this sends to you. Hopefully you find this. I don't know. uh Superman and Wonder Woman are here, so I don't have a lot of time to get this off to you. Um First, for other stuff, I don't know what these rings do, but the only reason I've been able to stay alive so long in this fight is because whatever these rings are, they repel that energy or whatever they are. Neither one of them could land a fatal blow on me that whole time. They're searching for me now, so I'm trying to get this out to you. I sent a message to Tim to hopefully come here and give you guys support, but I don't think he's going to make it in time. So I'm going to have to do this way and not the way I wanted to, because I don't know if I'm going to see you ever again. Kyra, I love you. And I don't think I would have made it the last year in Bloodhaven if I didn't have you to contend with. And honestly, funny enough, I think I fell in love with you the moment back in that coffee shop before we even knew who each other were. If I survive this, if I get through whatever is about to happen, and you hear sounds in the background crashing and tearing through the city hall, then we have to do a very long overdue conversation. Find the rings as soon as you can. I think I was able to find yours. Love you and see you soon. And as she goes to say, you see her go to send the message, you see a flash of red behind her hit her, and the phone drop, and then the video repeats. And as she says that I'm gonna have this ring for you, you see on the back of the phone case, as the phone clatters to the ground out of your hand, as you just process all that, attached to the little phone clip on the back is an orange ring that starts to float up in front of you and plays this message. Play message now for all of you in Twitch. Let me know when you're all ready. Especially you, Chris. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
At one time, I possessed all the spectrums available. For a minute, the power almost consumed me. Greed will feel like fuel to use, but it holds you down. Necron won't just take away from you, but he will drive you to take from others till nothing remains. But somehow, if you can turn that want outwards and protect what's precious, then your greed can evolve. And with that he can't control. At one time.
As we cut back, I will post the script in the chat because I know that audio was a little low for some reason. But as it cuts back, this hologram of Kyle Rayner one of the few lanterns who has held every single color of the spectrum at one point. This orange ring floats in front of you. And as you are going over your thoughts from the video message, from the hologram message, from everything going around, the one thought in your mind that fills you at this moment is, they took what is yours. And you feel this ring slide onto your finger, and you feel this power of pure greed fill you. And I will also send you what this ring does for you, Cress, along with the script of that message, so you have it.
Roulette
So-
in that moment is feeling a lot, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They finally have received the confirmation that Steph cared. And after getting that, they saw Stephanie. They don't know what's up with Stephanie. They don't know if Stephanie's alive. And now they have the power of this ring in their hands. And Stephanie is one of the only things in Roulette's life that grounds them, that makes them feel like they don't have to be just a kingpin, or that they didn't end up where they were purely because of the power they've been denying. And they just feel this, it's not anger, it's this need and this desire to take back what's theirs.
As you feel this and
Because
you channel this, and this ring glows just a burning orange on your hand. Reverie and Thornheart, this is what you run into the city hall after seeing Lech get yeeted away from everything. You rush into the city hall to see in the lobby Roulette with this orange lantern ring on, glowing brightly. And as you enter the room, Thornheart, your ring glows in reaction to that. And you guys see a injured Red Robin at their feet.
Oh,
Found another ring.
yeah, we match now. How fun. And I like hold up mine.
Roulette's like, I want Roulette to turn to Tim and just start shaking him. Hey, hey,
Alfred, not right now.
not Alfred, asshole. Wake the fuck up.
Oh, it's you. Right.
It's me.
Oh,
Why do you
wait,
have
shit.
Stephanie's
Stephanie. She sent an SOS. I was already in the city tracking your friend. She wasn't here when I got here. I was canvassing the area, and then Barry attacked me. It was the last thing I remember.
How'd you get her phone?
It was in the office.
And that's all you remember. Nothing of actual value?
I mean, I didn't really get a chance to do anything until Barry attacked. If we can get rid of him, then we can look around. Is he still here?
Yeah. Grimoire is
Okay. I'm gonna need a second, but I think you three can handle that, right? Oh, I know you two. Reverie, Thornheart, Red Robin. Nice to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you. Do we need to tell Grimoire about this one too? Isn't he named after a restaurant? If Code Red is getting sued, this guy should probably be sued too, right?
Yeah.
I already started that case.
There we go. On the ball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Saying.
you already started that whole thing.
Okay.
But speaking of Grimoire, I think we should we need to go save Grimoire now.
Yeah.
You do that. I'm gonna I'll watch the
You
front.
shut up and stay there. I'm not
Always a
messing with you.
pleasure, Roulette.
Oh.
Can't say the same.
And as the three of you run down the hall and get to the door is not even there anymore. There's actually most of the wall, and you see most of these duplications have even extended into the hallways. Ark, do you want to describe the scene for me?
I rolled for it.
Mm-hmm.
And for each action, I will inform you. It is my red ability titled Mutable Form.
Okay.
The duplicates are falling, and there's just a sea of ancient paper across the floor, as there's only one left still standing, and half the pages are like missing from the chest. You could see there's a visible hole from the back where the spine would be through where the heart would be, where it looks like Flash is punched through at one point in time. And the papers are pulled away, showing Aurelio's face as he is screaming at the Flash, "You are dead. I am immortal. I've beaten death once, and I will beat your death now with my low die,
Mm-hmm.
with my
Start
men of
start
four."
start from high first, actually,
Start from high? Okay.
because I'm gonna have to roll as we go through these.
Okay. High with a 9
Okay. I don't even need
is
to even without the hinder.
is a replication of the infinite tomes, but it's just pulling all of the papers back up to try and fill in all of the holes. So I'm boosting myself with the 9. With the 7, I am attempting to banish.
Yep. Fails that roll.
And with the 4, I am banishing myself.
He also fails that roll. So what does this look like?
A spear formed from these ancient pages behind the Flash as Grimoire is holding his head and the Flash's body is vibrating and he's keeping the pages to hold him in place. Insanity from the endless Athenium. And the spear pushes through the Flash's body and through Grimoire's body. All of the pages flash out, wrapping around the Flash to complete the banishment before all of them cinder away.
And as you guys see the last piece of paper disappear, all that's left in the room is no longer Barry, no longer Grimoire. You just see ashes.
No.
Did he just?
What the fuck just happened?
No. No. Aurelio, no, it wasn't.
Please tell me that was some cool vanishing magic trick.
I don't think that was vanishing. And Roulette is, you can see the toll of everything with Stephanie, with having to face Tim, having to face Barry, and then losing their only friend. One of their only true friends. And you start to see the threads grow more visible around them as they're starting to say no over and over again. And you can start to see them starting to tug and almost kind of trail around them as if searching for something. someone, actually. And they feel something in their coat that's familiar. And before, Roulette wasn't really in tune with magic very much.
Mm-hmm.
But now that they've started to truly understand how fate is in their hands, they slip into their coat and they pull out the piece of paper that
Yeah.
Grimmer had slipped into their coat.
Let's say as
And
you
on
pull out
it,
this piece of paper, looks like any other page of the spell book, for the most part. It's still connected to the threads. Is the only thing that you can really tell as you look at this paper. If this was just a normal piece of paper, it wouldn't be connected to anything because it's not of importance, but its fate is not over yet.
and Roulette yanks on those strings as a resurrection sigil appears on the page. And they're tugging and tugging almost frantically in the way that they're doing it. And it's one of the first times you can physically see Roulette desperate as they're tugging and tugging and tugging. And you can see those threads of fate start to jostle and start to yank towards them, towards the piece of paper.
Yeah. And as you pull and pull, and you guys both see this, you both see these threads now visibly. Neither one of you are magically aligned, Thornheart and Reverie, but you see just this like puppeteer of Roulette in the middle of all these strings. You see strings connected to the both of you. You strings connected going out into the city, and you assume further out, and one connected steadily to this page. And as the sigil burns into this page, Roulette passes out, and the sigil is still burned on the page, but now in a black ink.
Oh, fuck. Do we? Do one of us? Do. Oh,
Look,
Rue, wake up.
I don't know.
No,
This-
don't. No, neither. I deal with plants and science and not magic and book bullshit.
Test one, and
Hello?
you see your ring is flickering
Oh my god.
before Carol Fields appears, the same AI from the lantern battery back at the base.
Hi.
You guys were able to find two of them. Okay, I can pull you guys back. It seems whatever death energy in the area is gone. Are you all okay?
We don't know where Grimoire went. He sort of vanished in a thing of books. Roulette is passed out on the ground, and there's some sort of sigil that I don't know what it means on it. I
Okay.
If you can, okay, how do you pull us back? Do I have to like touch Roulette or
Nope.
something? I don't know how
No.
literally any of this
I'll
works.
pull all life forms in the building back, and you just feel a flash of green light. And the three of you and Tim Drake are all deposited on the floor of the airfield.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, so that's
Carol.
what that feels like.
Yeah, I don't think I like that. I think I prefer
Some
to travel by
warning.
tree.
Where the fuck are we?
Safe place. Don't worry
We
about it.
can't
Isn't
really
this
get
Jordan's
hurt here.
place? Fuck.
Don't question it. We're
Yeah.
safe here.
Legitimately, we have way bigger fish to fry than you being in a new spot. No offense, and all,
Fair
but
enough.
okay. I think we've canonically said Roulette is like small. Yes,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
the thing we said. I'm gonna pick up Roulette and like put her on the nearest like comfy surface so her body's not laying on the floor during
Yeah,
whatever.
he doesn't have like a med bay here, but he has like some cot beds off to the side with just
That'll
like
work.
one first aid kit in the middle.
Yeah. That'll work. Do you know anything about the sigil? Because I don't know anything about this sigil. And while we're having this
I've
conversation,
never
I'm
seen it
gonna
before.
steal part of that first aid kit and try to heal myself a little bit because I'm at 8 hit points.
Yeah, we'll do a healing off episode.
Cool. Yeah.
But
so,
yeah.
That like, but
I got some more supplies in my belt too. Let me.
sweet.
And he starts passing out healing supplies. I recognize Stephanie's lab. I'm gonna see what she was doing, and see what I can do on that end.
Yeah.
While you
that'd
guys figure out
be-
whatever the fuck's going on with this. I'm
That-
not caught up at
yeah.
all.
God, I feel like I'm not caught up at all, and I've been here the whole fucking time.
I was
still don't know what's
tracking Grimoire here from a case, and then was given an SOS message, and yeah, so
All I know is we've got to find these stupid rings. I've got one. Rue's got
yeah, I
one.
don't. That sounds too mystical. I don't fuck with that. I'll just
God,
figure
me
out
either.
what.
I plant
yeah.
flowers and I live in my little garden
I'm
and
a
I hold
therapist.
prison pods for villains. This
Well,
is
apparently,
that.
apparently you're a Star Sapphire now, and this one's an Orange Lantern.
yeah, and it means something about
I'm.
how I'm supposed to love again, according to my dead almost fiance. Yet here we are.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not an
Okay.
expert in that field at all. I'm gonna go back to the computer programming and pass out, I think, after. And you see him just trying to like drag his cot over to the computer area that Stephanie had set up earlier and just kind of plop down and just like hook her phone up to it that she takes out of Roulette's hand and just start going to work. But it's just
Okay,
two of you conscious here. Everyone else is
Uh,
gone or knocked out.
Hey, Carol,
Yeah.
what's this symbol mean that's on this piece of paper that Roulette was holding before she took a nap?
That's a good question. Let's see if Kara would even know that. Let me roll D8. It looks arcane in knowledge, but like I'm not. It doesn't really pertain to my knowledge. I'm sorry. Most of my knowledge is off planet.
It's okay. I get it.
It's
Say
putting
AI
out
knows
a lot of energy though, whatever it is.
Which
So
is
maybe
probably
put
what
it off
made
to the
Roulette
side.
pass out. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't want to touch it. Touching it feels like a bad idea.
I mean,
And as you say you don't want to touch it and you gesture at it, Thornheart, a small pink hand construct forms from the ring, grabs it, and moves it off to a table and disappears.
Oh, that is
that,
new,
huh?
unsettling. I did not
How'd
know
you-
I got an extra limb out of this ring. I was just told I was supposed to love people, and then it didn't explain anything else to me.
I can walk in dreams, and that's a little bit weird for me.
Oh, I'm so glad that's weird for you because it's also very weird for me. Also, pink, not really my color, so this is taking a lot of getting used to. Do we wake her?
No,
Can
I
we wake
wouldn't.
her?
I can see where her mind is at, but I don't think we should wake them up.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. You check in to the dreamscape and then let me know what's up with that. And then we'll see if there's some sort of like in the brain rescue mission we have to go on, which again is only slightly unsettling because if we're doing that, I'm going to try to think of it as like neurosurgery and not dream walking
It's
because
it's just therapy. It's therapy. I do
Cool.
it all the time.
I
This might
love
be
that
the
for you.
one thing I'm sure of.
Yeah.
Perfect. Reverie. Give me a therapy, astral gate, and your status die.
I need a 6, an 8, and another 6. 'Cause you be nice to me. My mid die is a 5. I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 3.
You are able to tap into it, but it's hard to make out too much because there's so much emotion going on in Roulette's head right now. You seeing like a reel of moments with Stephanie. You're seeing the absolute hatred she has for Tim Drake. You see worry, love, regret, all these emotions just in a turmoil. You feel like she's gonna need time to wake up naturally. Her mind needs to settle.
Seeing all that, I don't want to wake roulette. I just want to
Mhm.
pull the good feelings and just kind of calm them. Just settle them so they can
Yeah.
hopefully wake up in a better
You kind of
presence.
shunt the hate for Tim and the regret and the sadness away a little bit and start pulling those memories of Stephanie up. And as you're starting to see stuff that you probably shouldn't see, you pull out of the mind. And before we cut away tonight, we go back into we go back into sorry, god damn it, Art. We go back into the mind of Roulette. Roulette, you feel yourself still dreaming, but you still start to feel lucid. A lot of these negative emotions are starting to tamper down, and you focus on the, I mean, confession you just saw on the video. Your last moments together in the city as you guys teleported here, and then all the stuff that's been going on since. And as you focus on the emotions, and even in the dream, the ring is still in your hand. And as it starts to glow orange, you see a green image start to form in front of you, and you see the astral self of Stephanie Brown. Kira, is that you?
You're you're not. You can't be sure.
I think I'm asleep.
You're, you,
I
you're
think it's
are,
these.
are where are you? Are you alive? Are you
I'm
okay?
I'm still in the city. I
Where?
don't think they can
Please
kill
tell me
me
where.
until they can get this ring off. I I don't know. It's all so blurry. It was a lot.
You can't just so you decided you were just going to say all of that over a video.
Saw the video message, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely fucking did. Because
I
how else would I have gotten this?
I I don't even know where I am. Last thing I remember, I was in really bad condition. I couldn't risk not telling you anything if I don't come back.
Steph, please, you you can't die on me. Okay, I Leo's gone. You're gone. The casino's gone. I don't know what to do. Please, anything you can tell me. I just need to know you're okay.
Still in the city somewhere. They also can't leave. So that's all I know. Last thing I remember before I passed out was they were trying to figure out a way to get the ring off of me. If you find me and not the ring and it's too late, get the ring back and survive this regardless, okay?
Don't don't talk like don't fucking talk like
Hey,
you're not
I
you're
I know
you're
you're
not.
used to fighting for yourself, but I think it's time for you to see what I see in you and fight for others. Okay? Do that for me at least. You and the others, and it's not the greatest team composition we got going on, but we're really all the world gods right now, so I need you to hero up for once, okay?
You said I'd be bad at the hero thing.
Maybe I was wrong. Batman said the same about me, but yet here I am. So,
Fuck Batman.
yeah.
Can you stay? Or
I
uh,
I I don't know. I don't know how long we're gonna be here.
then just be here with me, please.
Yeah. And she steps forward and just opens her arms and pulls you in. And as you two just kind of collapse to the ground, hugging each other in this moment, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, our heroes and villains are kind of scattered to the winds at the moment, but I'm sure it's fine. Welcome back, Ark. God damn it. Let's do our outros, and then we can all decompress off screen.
I need to go lay down
So
immediately.
I need to
let's
recover. I need
let's
5 to 6
go.
business days, please.
Let's go in reverse order and tell them anywhere they can find you, anything you want to plug, and Mallory, kick us off.
Oh, I go first tonight. Hello. My heart's just been ripped out of my chest watching my friends roleplay, and I would not want to be anywhere else in the whole wide world. If you want to see me do that in other places, you could find me anywhere the internet may have to offer you at Moxie Blue, MoXXIEBLUE. Besides here, you can find me over at Rediscovery RPG because I own the place. You can also find me at Noirville playing Molly Meadows, which is a different superhero game but set in the Marvel universe. And you can also find me running a Roll for Wishes game sometime this month. Let me get through the travel I have this weekend, and then I promise you I'll give you more details on that. And otherwise, I design games, and I'm kind of just all over the place playing for people or GMing places, and I just love what I do, and I love my friends, even though I am sending them my next therapy bill for what they just put me through. And now I'm done, and I'm gonna go lay
Bestie,
down for
I
a
can't even
year.
afford my own therapy. You're on your own. Chris.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you to both our GM and a lovely cast for having such a wonderful world for me to play in and get to do really angsty things like this, where I am brought to tears. God fucking damn it. Anyway, you can find me mainly on my Instagram at cresselia.mp4. Yes, like the Pokemon. I am primarily a cosplayer video editor, and I am starting to pop up in TTRPGs, I guess. Especially DC ones, because your girl is very much a DC girly. So yeah, you guys can check me out on there. That has all my other links as well. But please support all the lovely people in this stream because I love them very much. And now I'm going to go cry.
Yeah.
Bye.
You know what? Fair. Art, welcome back to life. You're muted.
Oh, I know. It was for the bit. I'm dead, burning in hell. I've dragged me and Barry Allen down there. There's no escaping it.
Wonderful.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ark, or Arc Light Court, your Gridmaster, Lighthouse Keeper, Lore Rider, Beacon onto all beacons. I'm a nostalgia core TTRPG content creator, game designer, and writer. I have 2 books recently released. Pocket World Anthology has a collection of mini TTRPGs to introduce your friends to playing so you can traumatize them too. And then I have Heroes, a tokusatsu inspired TTRPG that allows you to step into the role of Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, all of those amazing heroes from the Japanese media itself, and tell your own stories, working through trauma in order to save your friends or the city, or just beat up giant robots and monsters, or punch shockers, or whatever floats your boat. Thursday, you can find me over on Eclipse 613, playing in Blood and Cinder, where I'm everyone's favorite ornery vampire barbarian Orm. And we left off with me basically telling one of my party members' dad, who's a king, that he's a piece of shit and I'll kill him if he tries to hurt my friend. And that's what we do. Other than that, you can find me on my channel, twitch.tv/ArclightCourt, where I do a bunch of Power Rangers, Super Sentai themed, comic book themed content. We're currently doing a Grid Worlds journey in Fallout 4, where I am collecting all of the power armor suits in Fallout 4 and repainting them to be all of the Power Rangers suits. And I'm building my base at a lighthouse because what would I do without one? But that's me.
Perfect. And last but not least, Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray, otherwise known as the Ray Wilds. I exist on the internet. I don't have a cool, long, fancy spiel. My friends ask me to be in stuff, and I appear. I might be getting back into streaming, so look out for Saturday. Something might a stream might randomly be starting around 9 p.m. Eastern, maybe.
Love this for you.
Yeah.
And I'll say go follow Joe, go follow Matt, and go follow our special guest for the night, Ondawin, who all socials are in the chat currently. So go follow them everywhere immediately because they're all great. And then, of course, I am Paige. You can find me all over the internet now at Paige Continued, CONTD, as I rebranded both the channel and my personal stuff to get rid of some trauma with the old name and Brandon. So that's out the door. But yeah, you can find me all the socials there, except for here on YouTube, where it is now The Story Continued, where your story always continues. And other stuff going on the channel. Sunday will be our next episode at our Masquerade Ball for our Chicago After Dark game, our Vampire the Masquerade series. We didn't play last week, so we're still in the middle of the fucking situation they put themselves in at the Masquerade Ball, and they're only 10 minutes into it. So there's still a lot to get through. Besides that, you can find me both over at Art's channel, Art Like Court, on Tuesday nights, every other Tuesday, playing the mutant named Kimmy Kent, aka Pool, and we're about to have our first battle in the Danger Room this coming Tuesday. It'll be fine. She's never used her powers in combat before, but it'll be okay. And then on rotating Thursdays, which I believe is our next session tomorrow or next week? I don't remember. Days next
You're
week.
next week. I'm this week.
Okay, perfect. So next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, you get to see the fallout of the fight where we all got wrecked and my character transformed as I play Scarlet Robot, a mermaid harpy now on a One Piece 5e game that Javante runs at Eclipse 613. Beyond that, the only thing is I will be at Patch U in like a little over a month, so if you see me there, come say hi and keep an eye on the channel for any more updates in the future. But have a good night. We'll see who I come back to wreck emotionally next week. Have a good night, everybody.